Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And, Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, the New York Senator, he just dropped a bombshell on impeachment, and I think it's going to shake everybody up. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Separation of powers is important in our nation, and the way our whole system of government is designed is important in this nation. And so you have the separation from the executive, the legislature, and the judicial. But there's also a separation between the House and the Senate. They have different responsibilities, different things they can do. Now, it is the job of the House to decide if impeachment charges are brought against somebody, the president, the secretary of whatever, in this case, Homeland Security, whatever the case may be. And it's the House's job to decide if that person has committed high crimes and misdemeanors. Well, there's evidence for it. It's an indictment, basically. It's like how a district attorney decides, hey, or a grand jury decides, here's enough evidence, right? So the House acts as the grand jury. The Senate, that's the trial wing. They decide if the person actually has committed high crimes and misdemeanors and should be removed. Now, even if you know the outcome of the case because you have all the votes in your favor, one thing you do for continuity of government, for respecting the different houses of government, is you have the trial. But what Schumer's talking about here is a threat to democracy. These guys love to use the words threat to democracy when they are the biggest threats to democracy. The House has impeached Alejandro Mayorkas. They've impeached him. Now it's time for the trial. But Schumer's looking to get the votes together to dismiss it without a trial. No trial. Just dismiss it outright. And why not? It's an election year. They don't want you to hear about the failures of this inept, ridiculous administration, the disaster at the border that they have created by undoing Trump's policies and holding out essentially a welcome mat at the border until election year, when suddenly they want to take action, and it's ridiculous, unhelpful action to begin with. So Schumer wants to just get around it. Not even going to have the trial. But does he have the votes to do that? That we don't know, especially in an election year. I want you to listen to what he had to say here. Absolute power trip by him, and I want you to let me know what you think when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Thank you. My colleagues' questions.
Senator Schumer, can you react?
Yes.
Your colleagues say you're going to offer a motion to dismiss the impeachment charges on Thursday. Are you at all concerned that if some Democrats in tough races vote for that, it will come back to haunt them on the campaign trail?
Look, we're going to try and resolve this issue as quickly as possible. Impeachment should never be used to settle policy disagreements. Yes.
Does that mean that there might be a debate about some sort of a framework first, at least hear from the managers? What do you think is acceptable?
As I said, we're going to try to resolve this as quickly as possible.
More than one day.
As I've said in the past, it's absurd, and there are no charges in the House complaint that rise to the level of impeachment. Yes.
So does that mean dismissing it or tabling it?
As I said,
do you have the votes?
we're going to move forward and resolve this as quickly as possible. Once again, impeachment should never be used to settle policy disagreements. Yes, go ahead.